First scene, we see that Cassie is on floor bleeding while Nate is screaming for his life. Nate's finger is being cut and it narrates that Nate is going broke. So he granted Cassie permission to follow her dreams. In the next scene, we can see that Cassie has finally opened her OnlyFans, showing feed and sucking it. She has gained 17,000 new subscribers. Next we see that Maddie is helping Cassie in her OnlyFans, instructing her on how to pose. He also tells her to fart in a jar for $700. That's a lot. Then Maddie enters to tell Cassie that they just hit 50k subscribers and they both screams in joy. Next we see that Cassie is getting interviewed by many people and Cassie just writes $35,000 to Nate. In response, Maddie told her that Nate is a bread loser, so warns her about Nate and tells her that they are getting rich soon. After that, we see that Cassie is cosplaying as a giant for her OnlyFans. Here we see Cassie in full-on destructive mode and kills a fan with her big boobs. As she walks towards the Hollywood sign, kneels down and starts praying. In the background, we see blasts. The scene then shifted to Rue. She's sitting with Alamo and his gang. Alamo gets upset that he got wrong size of pants, so he hits the boy. He was going to kill him in rage, but he did not, while the boy peed himself. Now we see that Brandon tries to convince Cassie to work with her instead of Maddie and tells her that she is a businesswoman and should focus on herself moving forward. Maddie is just an assistant who answers phone calls all day. And there we see Maddie cleaning up dog shit. Cassie and Nate are on phone call and Nate tells her to go with Brandon and ditch Maddie, while he also suggests that Cassie that they should make a hot video together on YouTube with Brandon. Nate even tells Cassie to wire him money. After that, keeps telling her that she loves her and Cassie gets emotional and agreed to send him money. Scene then cut to Rue while she's sitting on a sofa and you can see some equipments on the table. Then this guy comes in and tells Rue that Alamo is waiting for her at the bar. After she left, that guy kills a man in the shower with those equipments. In the next scene, we see that Alamo talking to Rue about Laurie, that she wants to meet him, so Rue thought that she must owe him some money and he told her that she has something more valuable than that. Next we see Laurie sitting on sofa, then Rue calls her because they wanted to wiretap on Laurie and they wanted Rue to do this work so that Laurie incriminate herself. Cassie calls Maddie and tells her that she knows about her being an assistant. They continue their conversation in Maddie's apartment. Cassie first gets upset that Maddie lied to her and she after that told her that Brandon made her an offer and she is going to accept it. Maddie immediately went to make a phone call to cancel her audition with Dylan. Listening to Maddie, Cassie instantly regrets her decision and told Maddie that she didn't mean it. Listening to this, Maddie made her sign a contract and also took a picture of her with proof. But Cassie didn't know that Maddie was lying. This shows that Maddie is very clever and knows what to do. Maddie went to Lexi to put Cassie in the audition list. Cassie then went for the audition and told the interviewers that she was going to be playing Cleopatra by Shakespeare. You can already see that the interviewers were impressed by her. Then they asked Lexi if they are sisters and that they don't look alike. Also told her that she recommended her, which made Lexi very surprised. In the next scene, we see Jules asking Rue about her recent relationship. Jules then asks why Rue keeps coming at her house and that she wants something. After that, she sees Jules making love with her sugar daddy and he asked her if she's bringing another guy to the apartment because he found some clothes in his apartment, but she assures him that it was her high school friend, Rue. The scene shifted to Cassie. Cassie wired money to Nate and he starts celebrating. You can see a man in the scene with a stick moving towards Nate. He then broke the window, came inside. Nate starts running but the man catches up to him and cut off his fingers, while Nate screams in pain. Later we see Magic find drugs in her locker and told Alamo that Rue must have put it there and that she's not to be trusted, and they start talking about the robbery. Next, Rue and Maddie are having conversation about Cassie. Rue asked her that if she's mad that Cassie ditched her. Maddie replied that it doesn't affect her anymore. So mid-conversation, Rue sees Alamo's men outside the window and Alamo starts walking towards her. Rue is shocked. Alamo and Maddie introduces themselves and then they all started talking. Alamo then sends Rue outside with his men. Maddie and Alamo keeps talking. Maddie saw this as an opportunity to grow her business. Meanwhile, as Alamo's men asked Rue to give her phone, Maddie then introduces Cassie to Alamo, stating she could bring in money. Alamo is interested and told her to see his girls as well. In the next scene, we see Lexi coming up to Cassie and asked her why she used her name for recommendation. Later, Lexi told her that she got accepted, which made Cassie very happy. Lexi told her that she's very selfish and narcissistic and left. Scene shifted back to Rue, where Alamo's men told Rue to dig a hole. Then we see Maddie driving with Alamo talking about Rue, and they reached their destination. Maddie saw many girls in the club and asked Magic if her neck was okay. Maddie then chooses Kitty and Magic. Alamo's men buried Rue. Later on, it ends with Alamo grabbing a stick and moves toward Rue riding on a horse. And then there comes the black screen. So that was the end of Euphoria Season 3, Episode 5. This episode was less about plot and more about psychological destruction. If you think Euphoria Season 3 has become full dark tragedy, comment down below your theories and subscribe for more Euphoria breakdown.